Straw is an emotionally intense and gut-wrenching story about Janaya, a struggling single mom doing everything she can to care for her daughter Arya. On the surface, the film starts as a brutal day in the life of a woman constantly beaten down by society. But as the movie unfolds, what seems like just a really bad day spirals into something much deeper and more heartbreaking. From the start, we see Janaya juggling multiple burdens: poverty, a sick daughter, an unsympathetic landlord, a crappy job, and a society that looks down on her every move. Her day begins with Arya, who wants some independence by bathing herself, but Janaya says no, worried after a previous fall. Things take a tough emotional turn when Arya says her teacher told the class Janaya couldn't afford lunch for her, embarrassing and frustrating Janaya. On her way to work, she gives some change to her neighbor Benny in a wheelchair, only to get scolded by her landlord who's threatening eviction. At work, things are no better. A rude customer assaults her, her boss humiliates her, and when she receives a call from Arya's school, she rushes out, only to get punished for it. In the chaos of the day, Janaya tries to get money from the bank for Arya's lunch, but is slowed down by long lines and a broken system. Then, in a shocking moment, CPS shows up at the school and takes Arya away. Janaya pleads, saying her daughter needs her medicine, but they don't listen. Then it all unravels. After being evicted and fired, Janaya just wants to get her paycheck so she can get back into her apartment. Her old boss refuses to help and insults her. But then, two guys break in to rob the store, and everything goes sideways. Janaya ends up in a struggle and accidentally shoots one of the robbers, and then, panicking, also shoots her boss when he accuses her of planning the robbery. Even with cash all around her, Janaya only takes her paycheck. That moment says a lot. She never wanted money or trouble. She just wanted her life back on track. She heads to the bank to cash the check, but without ID, the teller refuses. Tensions rise, and Janaya pulls out the gun in desperation. The police are already looking for her, and now they know she's at the bank. The city watches everything unfold on a live stream from one of the tellers, and surprisingly, many people start rallying for Janaya. This is where the movie drops its biggest bombshell. Throughout all this chaos, we're made to believe Janaya is doing everything for Arya. But during a call with her mother near the end, Janaya is hit with the devastating truth. Arya actually died the night before. She had a seizure and slipped in the bathtub. The entire day, walking her to school, getting mad about lunch, talking to CPS, was all part of Janaya's hallucinations, her way of coping with the unimaginable loss. It explains so much: the principal's strange look, the fact that no one at the school called her, why CPS was never really there, and why Nicole, the bank manager, was so compassionate and didn't want to leave her alone. Nicole had realized something was wrong with Janaya and tried to protect her from getting hurt. Two women play key roles in the last part of Janaya's journey: Nicole, the bank manager, and Detective Raymond. Nicole shows Janaya empathy and humanity, refusing to leave her behind. Raymond, who understands Janaya's pain because she herself was raised by a single mother and is one too, goes against orders and fights to treat Janaya like a human being, not just a criminal. These two characters symbolize what the system should have been: understanding, supportive, and compassionate. Raymond even tracks down the violent cop who earlier threatened Janaya, punches him out, and proves to her that he's been dealt with. It's one of the few moments of justice we see in the film. After all the build-up, we see what appears to be Janaya getting killed by the FBI when tear gas is thrown into the bank. But just like before, it turns out to be another hallucination. The real ending shows Janaya walking out of the bank, holding Nicole's hand, surrendering peacefully to Raymond. It's a calm, almost surreal moment. She's not okay, and she may still face consequences, but there is a sense that someone finally sees her, that maybe, just maybe, the world is starting to listen. Straw isn't just about a bank robbery, it's about how easy it is for someone to fall through the cracks when the world refuses to give them a break. Janaya's breakdown isn't sudden, it's the result of constant pressure, loss, grief, and injustice. It's about a system that punishes the poor, ignores the mentally unwell, and gives power to people who abuse it. The twist that Arya was never there that day hits hard. Everything Janaya did, every desperate act, was driven by the belief that she still had someone to fight for. And when that's taken away, we realize just how fragile her world had become. In the end, Straw asks a painful question: how much can a person take before they break? And the answer, in Janaya's case, was just one more straw.